There's a power outage where I'm at right now, which sucks, but I guess it's kind of cool because now I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and make a video talking about women and misogyny and stuff like that. Something that I noticed is that when I go online, I see a lot of women, just any other woman, over sexualizing themselves. Whether if they're super known or super not known or anywhere in between, there's a lot of women showing a lot of skin, showing a lot of ass, you know what I'm saying, being promiscuous, whether if that's in their behavior or in their tag or name. I see a lot of people in the comments or whatever, and they got like pretty bad reactions, right? I'm a straight red-blooded male fool, so it's like I see a woman that looks good, that's fine with me. Sometimes when I see these negative reactions, like, oh, you like Cardi B, she's over sexualizing herself, or Megan Thee Stallion, she's doing this craziness, she's bad to the youth and stuff like that. Women that actually have an impact, I just want to have a response to that that's a little bit more nuanced and something that people haven't really thought about. We live in a patriarchy where almost the entire world is ran by male leaders. You know what I'm saying? And it's only very recently until women of all races gain like equal rights. We cannot pretend like that never happened. We can't pretend like we don't live under a patriarchy or we don't live in society that promotes or glorifies misogyny or things like that. I have a mother. I have three sisters. I have a cousin that's a couple months younger than me. She's almost like my little sister, and so I got a lot of love for women. When you have a society that looks down upon women or thinks women aren't as smart or they're not as talented or they're just not equal to men in any way, women have to find a way to be noticed. Women have to find a way to you know get the attention of men and other people. If my mind isn't enough, then obviously my body has to be. And this is just generations and generations and generations, and basically the entire span of women on this earth having to acquiesce and participate in a world full of men, which breeds all kinds of just stuff that would create this over sexualized thing that we see today. Maybe if we put women on the same pedestal as guys throughout the entirety of history, women wouldn't feel the need to show their titties and show their ass. For so long, oppression has been put onto them to a point where they're trying to figure out how to get attention. No woman has told me this at all. This is just coming from my mind. Ladies in the comments, if you think I'm wrong or if I'm tripping or whatever, you know what I'm saying, let me know. It's just something that I thought about. Um, Personally, I do think some women, it might be a little unnecessary, you know what I'm saying, at times, but it's a byproduct. I don't know. Because you got a lot of women that say, well, I'm doing this for me and I'm doing this because it makes me feel pretty. And I believe that to be true, if you're saying it, you know what I'm saying? But if you're showing your ass and your titties, you can't say that you're not trying to have people like look at you in like a sexual kind of way or a way that makes heads turn. There's plenty of things women can wear that's not super sexualized, like these micro skirts or super crop tops. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we live in a male dominated society where it got so normalized over time that this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now that women have been oppressed for so long, and now that they can finally wear the this and the that's, they're going to do it to the nth degree. Just like the preacher's daughter idea, like the preacher's daughter has been pushed down, like herself or her sexuality has been pushed down so heavily. Now that she's 18 or be able to move out the house, she's going to go stupid. You suppress a group of people from being a thing, then whatever you suppress, they're going to take it. They're going to take it to 10. They're going to take it to 1,000. That's just a little bit of logic, because sometimes I do find myself in that same kind of thought loop. Like, why is she doing that? That's so, like, she's so much better than that. Like, she doesn't need to show all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's such a talented woman. She doesn't need to show her ass or show her titties or do any of this kind of stuff. Like, she's so smart and beautiful. Like, why does she have to use her body? It's because this is what happens when you rule over a group of people that have feelings and desires, and you suppress those feelings and desires, and all of a sudden you let them do what they want to do. They're gonna do what they always wanted to do. You feel me? Let me know if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I'm really just trying to stick up for women at the end of the day. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm just trying to stick up for women. Fuck whether you like the content, man. I'm about to chop it up, split up, and see what I can do with this content, bro. Thank you for watching.